School was different when I went back. Hushed whispers in the halls, people getting quiet when I entered the room. It went on for a few weeks, and then it went back to normal. I don't remember it being that way when anyone else lost a family member. I started getting used to it, but it bothered me at the same time. Let them look, let them talk, as though they all had different stories on how she died. She was dead, my mother, not theirs. Could they put themselves in my shoes? Could they take the looks and quiet, hushed conversations? Maybe it wasn't time for me to come back to school, but I had to finish it out. The math professor asked me to stay after class to talk to me about the exam. Honestly, I've been studying with Cherry for 2 semesters. All credit goes to her. You should consider making her a teacher's assistant. The professor looked at me thoughtfully as he considered that. Would you mind talking to the principal? What about? It's highly suspected that you cheated on the exam. I can assure you that I didn't. You're telling me that you got the highest score and you were the first one finished writing the exam? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm telling you. I came prepared to write the exam. I also wanted to get out of there as fast as I could. I have been having a hard week. Well, we have our suspicions. You can have all the suspicions you want. I wrote it fair and square. I earned that. If Cherry was tutoring you, as you say, why did she score lower than you? She was upset with me. About? I was talking to another girl at the dance. Meet me at the principal's office after school today. I'll be there. I was waiting with Cherry at the principal's office. We both sat on a long wooden bench. The kind that make you sit on to make your butt numb, or they make you wait as long as they can to make you sweat, while they get their strategy straight. I was upset, being accused of something I didn't do, but at the same time, I knew how it looked. I can't believe they think you cheated. I can. I knew they couldn't prove a thing because there was nothing to prove. Can you come into the office, please? They called us in. They were ready for us. Please have a seat. We sat across the desk from the professor and the principal. It has come to our attention that you're suspected of cheating on the math exam. I did not cheat on any test or exam. We looked through your records and we see that at the beginning of the year you were very close to failing math. Yeah, I needed help from Cheryl. And she's been helping me. Are you willing to confirm that, Cheryl? Yes, we've been meeting in the library 3 times a week for the past 8 months. Are there witnesses willing to confirm that you've been studying together? Yes, of course. Everyone knows. We've never had anyone write the exam as fast as you did and score as high. I just wanted to get out of there. I wasn't expecting to ace it. I've been prepping for it all week. By prepping, what do you mean? Cheryl has these methods of studying where it really works. She'll give an example and connect it to something else that helps you remember the formula. Can we have an example, please? She'll do bed maths like Christmas, where each letter represents something else. B for blanket of snow, E and D for eating dinner, M for music, A for attire, S for Santa. Attire? Ever heard of the ugly Christmas sweater? She teaches like that so it gets stuck in your head. It makes it hard to forget. What's wrong with the way I teach? Nothing, I just learn differently and she teaches me in a way that doesn't make me feel stupid. Have I ever made you feel stupid? Yes, you call on kids who you know don't know the answer, and it makes them feel stupid for not knowing it. They feel embarrassment and shame, and it doesn't make them feel good about themselves. I do it to see who's paying attention in class and who isn't. If you want people to pay attention, don't make them feel stupid, I snapped back. The professor almost seemed shocked at that concept. The principal seemed to agree. How can you go from almost failing to the highest scoring exam in 8 months? I studied with Cheryl for 8 months, 3 times a week. She taught me everything, covered everything in the book. In 8 months? Yes, in 8 months. Kids your age aren't studying, they're partying. Most kids are partying, yeah, but I do a bit of both. What made you want to study? I have a great tutor, and she really wanted to help me. She really did help me. The better I did, the better it felt, and the more progress I made. It wasn't a chore to study with Cheryl. Is it a chore to come to my class? Frankly, yes. Most students, I'd say, don't like math class, unless they already excel at math. If it wasn't for Cheryl, I wouldn't be. I'd still be failing. We're going to have to discuss this further. We will be needing to speak to your parents. That hit hard. The school knew that I was away because my mother died. If push came to shove, I can get Charlie to come and speak on my behalf. You can speak to my uncle, Charles Chapman. You can speak to my father. My mother's ill. I gave her a look that said she didn't tell me her mother was sick. We left the school and Johnny was waiting for me in the parking lot. Cherry got a lift with her friend Barbara. They left first. Johnny and I sat in the truck. There's problems for guys like us. We look stupid, but we're not. Yeah, also it makes it harder for us to prove that we're not. You proved it by acing that exam. Yeah, but I wrote it so fast they think I cheated. You blew their minds. You think Charlie would come talk to them for me? You can ask him. I don't see why he wouldn't. We pulled up to the diner. What are we coming here for? I heard they have good apple pie. We got out of the truck, walked in the diner, and grabbed a booth. What'll it be? The waitress was ready to take our order. 3 slices of apple pie, please. I looked at him. 3? Yeah, someone's coming. Just wait. I don't know why he wouldn't tell me who was joining us, or why he didn't tell me about this on the way over to the diner. Other than the exam thing, how's school going? They stopped talking about my mom dying, so it's a bit less awkward now. It was that bad? Yeah, it was that bad. I'm sorry about your mom, kid. It's okay. Thanks for helping me out. You're like a brother to me. Johnny was like a brother. To me, too. Our slices came to the table with a scoop of ice cream on the side. I remember when I asked the waitress to pack it up for me, and the ice cream melted on the way home from the diner. Turned around to see Charlie walking over to us. He sat across from me. Hey, how are you? I didn't know how to talk to you, so I asked Johnny to help. Just talk to me. I thought you were mad at me. I'm mad at a lot of things. It wasn't the right time to talk. I understand. I'm sorry about your mom. So, who's my father? I didn't know Charlie had a brother. He didn't talk about him. He's someone well known in town. It was a bit of a scandal that you were born. Everyone kept the secret of who your father is. I banged my fist down on the table. Don't I deserve to know? Yes, you do, but I can't tell you right now. Oh, right, my existence is scandalous. Your mother and my brother were having an affair. My brother's wife doesn't know about your mom. Do I care whether she knows or not? It's very complicated, Jake. What does that even mean? It means that your father could lose his job. So I don't get to know who my father is because he could lose his job? It's more than just that. Why did you never talk about your brother? We had a big fight. We haven't spoken in many years. I wanted to tell you, and he didn't want to tell you. He would have been risking his life and the lives of others. Oh, so he's a coward. You should have thought about that before getting together with my mother in the first place. He loved your mother. Not enough to be with her, marry her, have a family with her. He's already married and has a family. Oh, so I have siblings I don't know about too? Yes. 3 brothers and 2 sisters. Whoa, this day just keeps getting better and better. I dug into my apple pie. They don't know about you. Well, I guess not, since I didn't know about them. It made me mad that they got to grow up with a father and I didn't. There was nothing I could do about it. It was ironic that the guy I looked up to as a father figure was actually my uncle. I guess now I knew why he offered me the job at the garage. All of a sudden I was angry again. I just wanted to know who my father was. Tell me who he is. I can't yet. When? Soon. Soon isn't good enough. I know. You have to do something for me. You have to do something for me. You need to come to my school. Apparently I got too good at math and they think I cheated on an exam. I need you to talk to them and tell them I'm not a cheater, unlike my father. When? Soon. Johnny put some money on the table and we got up to go. See you at the garage? Maybe, I said. We would go and finish up the last deal and Johnny and I were getting out. He had enough money to pay for the motorcycle, and we were going to hit the road as soon as school let out. He said it would be good therapy. I was really looking forward to it too. I wanted to do a couple things before we left.